What's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Today we will be spectating a good friend of a friend, BracedWhisper19. They're in a Sherman IC Trizrik. It's Polish. It is Polish, but it's based off of the British Tech Tree. It's a 4.7 rank 3, and their team consists of USA, Great Britain, Japan, Italy, France, and Sweden. The other team has USSR and Germany. Now, these videos are to help you guys out by providing a hindsight point of view. Hopefully, this shows you what works and what doesn't work. Braced Whisper 19. I'm gonna just call him the Whisperer. Um, is pulling up, going straight up into the Alpha Cap. Now, this has a 76 millimeter, 17 pounder gun. So it is going to be able to pen those tigers and everything else that could possibly come up from the other side. Now he's going to be again facing Germany and Russia. It's going to be a lot of T-34s and a lot of Panzers. I don't know if they're going to be facing any Tigers at this point, but I mean, hey, all better for him. Panzer IV coming up right here, and he is posted up right here, and he's kind of in this hold down position right here. Hopefully able to get some traction on this. Now it does look like the enemy team is already capping the Alpha Cap. They've already capped the Bravo. There is somebody on the other side. Never mind, they just died. But it looks like he is trying to see what is available to him, pushing forward. This vehicle is completely spaded out, as you can tell by the additional armor and the additional fire extinguisher. Now, I'm going to pause right here. I want y'all to see something. You see this guy right here, this little white smoke? Look for white smoke. White smoke tells you it's an engine, and it's an engine that's alive and well with no issues whatsoever. Black smoke, dead engine, or just some like part of the map that's just or like a vehicle that's a part of the map that's just on fire or dead or whatever. But right here, you'll see this right here on this right side. That means that there's an engine right there, and that means that there's a tank right there. Now, you can't see because I took off the markers, but now you can see that there is a vehicle right there. Now, that's something you guys have to look for. That's something that I would tell you guys to start looking for, is looking for those engines, because it will make a difference. But alas, let's take off the markers and continue on. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. He's looking for somebody to hit. Sees him right there finally. It's the Panzer. Thankfully for him, he's able to just kind of come in and take that shot, knock out the crew with no issues whatsoever. Now let's see if there's anybody in front. Nobody is on the side, but there is a KV-1, another Panzer, and a T-34 that he's got to be aware of. And this is a tough peek that he's doing. Luckily for him, he has not been shot yet, but wasn't able to get the pen on the KV-1, T-34, and the Panzer IV over on the right side that he has to be aware of. Now, I don't like that he pushed through the wall without peeking first. You definitely want to peek before you get through. So one of his teammates does take out the Panther IV that was coming up on the right, KV-1 on the left. The little Panther vehicle on the left takes out, no, doesn't take out anybody, hits the KV-1, gets a ricochet on it, and he's stuck right here because it does look like his transmission is gone. Now, he is holding out on the defense of his vehicle. Now, he's just trying to get the right angle on the KV-1. Beautiful on that one. Does take it out right through the middle. But he does have to repair. Has 2 kills. KV-1 on the right. KV-1 on T-34 on the left. Another T-34 on the right. And here comes a plane coming in. Let's see if he's able to take it out, or at least MG it with his anti-cast. And it seems like he does. Absolutely. Takes out the plane, no problem whatsoever. There's another vehicle, the little white tank. You got to be careful with that one, and especially because he doesn't have armor piercing with explosive rounds. It's just armor piercing rounds. It's not going to be able to do much to those light vehicles. And there's another BTR 152 that's coming up on the left. I like that he is angling, or I mean, not angling his vehicle. Exactly, because the front of the Shermans are going to be his best bet. Now, he's got to get a little bit higher on that KV-1 to be able to avoid the ricochet and to be able to get some damage on it. And it looks like he might be able to do it now. Beautiful crew knocked out, no issues. Didn't focus on the AA that was on the left, the BTR that was on the left. Didn't have any issues with it. I mean, it was just basically just tickling him. But alas, he is pushing forward, and he is now trying to see what else is available to him. Now, I don't like this because he is now fully exposing his right side to the enemy's spawn point. But there is a T-34 that's in here that he has to be aware of. Comes up behind him and takes out that crew. Beautiful 4 kills, 1 airplane kill, and assist. He does need to repair. It isn't fully necessary to repair, and that's something that you do have to be kind of aware of. I like that he is just pushing without having to fully repair, because he's still mobile. He's still able to shoot. He's still able to get all the things. And now he's back to looking at their spawn points. He does have to be careful with that KV2. It does look like he did get hit through the Panther that was in front of him, but he's got to be careful with it. And now, though, it does look like his MG is out of commission, and a couple other parts are out of commission. If I hit him, I'd be repairing at this point, at least pulling back. But he says, absolutely not. T-34, you're mine. Let's see if he's able to take that shot. Takes the shot, beautiful, but it is damaging his vehicle. It looks like he is going to have to repair at this time now, and he is repairing at 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Fully repaired. This vehicle is taking a lot of damage, but he's still rocking and rolling. Another T-34 decided to be right in the same exact spot that his previous T-34 was in. Unfortunate for him, though, the T-34 does take him out. Now, I like this. Look at the amount of damage this tank has taken. Look at that. This is what it means to be a tank. But alas, BracedWhisper19 comes back in a Wyvern S4. I detest these vehicles, these planes as an American main, just because of how fast and how well it's going to be able to hold on to its energy. But alas, he is coming in with 3 1,000-pound bombs and 1,200 rounds to spare. And it looks like he's looking to drop these bad boys onto the enemy team. Now, he has right now 1 airplane kill, 5 tank kills, an assist, and a death, which is doing pretty good though. And look at that, all of them lined up perfectly. Maybe drop 1, maybe drop 2, drops all 3. Beautiful on that one. Kills at least 2. Multi-strike, beautiful. Got 9 kills right now with that. Beautifully done, amazing, absolutely well done. And just a good timing, and everybody, all the other tanks were right there. It even damaged a little bit of the. Ooh, got to be careful with the AA though. You don't want to just be coming in right now. But I mean, it looks like the other team just absolutely missed, did no damage whatsoever. So he is just flying through, no problem at all. BF110 is coming up. He should be able to take that out pretty easily. And if he hears it or not. Now again, though, with Cass, this is what you see. This is all you see as a ground Cass player or ground RB class player. This is it. There's no locking in. There's no signaling or anything else. They're basically saying what type of vehicle this is whatsoever. He does need to lead a little bit better. He is short about a couple inches, or actually it looks like a couple feet, I mean, from the actual perspective. But I mean, he's able to hold on to his energy. He is down to 260 kilometers. He went to about 250 IAS speed wise, but now it does look like he is going to be coming down and looking to take out some AAs. Beautiful shots on that one, no issues whatsoever. There goes his teammates right there to be able to assist him with taking out the plane that's in the air. Hopefully they are able to take him out. So he has 11 kills, 1 air kill. And it does look like that plane did start getting taken out by the enemy team. It looks like by a T-77 E1, which is a beautiful vehicle, beautiful AA for Americans. I like it. I absolutely like the T-77 as an AA vehicle. As a going after tanks, you shit out of luck. But it does look like that BF110 is still active and alive, and it does look like it's still trying to shoot Braced Whisper, but I think he is gonna be on his way down. Braced Whisper is not worried about it. That BF110 is completely shot down, and he's able to come back and land and hopefully reload and then come back in time to take out some more tanks. Doing really well on this one. Oh, soft landing, soft landing, soft landing, hopefully. Beautiful. Not that bad. Not bad of a landing. Remember, every landing is a crash landing at this point. But a beautiful short belly land. pretty quick, but let's see what happens when we come back into the air. What's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Just wanted to take a quick break from the video. I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching these videos, liking and commenting as well. My goal is to improve the video quality from 1080p to all the way to 4K. I want to be able to justify getting better equipment, so I am reaching 1,000 subscribers. If you guys are able to help me out with that, subscribing if you can, sharing it with your friends, and commenting and liking. All these videos are free. I don't charge for anything, and I don't charge for you able to spectate your video to post it on here and give you guys also some shout outs as well. So everything is appreciated, and back to the game. We are back in the air, back and reloaded. 3 1,000-pound bombs, and it does look like the enemy team is pretty much gone. They got about 4 people that are active too. They're in the waiting menus. Maybe they're able to come back in so that BracedWhisper can be able to take them out. They're down to 3 now that are active. They have an Oswin, Dickermax, and a ZSU. So 2 AAs. You got to be careful with those. But it looks like he's just nice and easily sliding in. Now you just got to be able to careful and look for those tracer rounds. That way that you're able to determine where they are at. Beautiful. Drop some bombs right in their spawn point. Doesn't get much damage, but does start getting shot at. It looks like the BTR has severely damaged him. He does have 1 bomb left, though. So you got to be careful with those AAs, and especially because, I mean, now they're going to be looking up all in the air now. However, AA's gone, looking for another target. I mean, it's showed that it severely damaged him, but he's doing pretty well. Nope, he's out of the game. He did get hit by somebody else. Unfortunate for him, and it looks like it was an AA, but the game is done. The game is over. Beautifully done. 11 kills with for ground vehicles, 1 air kill, only 1 death. Jumped right into the driver and absolutely dominated with that thing. But what did you guys learn? Did you learn anything? What I've seen that can be improved is uh you did very well, absolutely. The only thing that you were struggling with, I think, is the KV1s. You're just trying to get that angle in, shooting a little low on it, which is perfectly fine. It happens, especially at these BRs. The accuracy isn't going to be all that great. There's no laser rangefinders, but just shooting a little bit higher, compensating for a little bit more, getting the right angle, if not the right range, at least, is to try to get the right spot without having to worry about it ricocheting. And then it's just unfortunate that usually British vehicles only do armor piercing. They don't have any explosiveness to it. So hitting light vehicles is going to be tough. But overall, did amazing, absolutely well, dominated the map essentially, and then of course won it. So beautifully done, and he didn't have to even cap anything. His team, he killed the enemy team so that his team can go ahead and cap everything without any issues whatsoever. Like and comment your tips and suggestions. Subscribe if you want to see more spectating videos. If you want me to spectate your video, send me your username and the session ID for the replay you want me to spectate. Otherwise, I will spectate a random video. Have a good one.